I've seen good athleticism. I think we're pretty good in most every spot. There's a few that we're not deep at. We still got to continue to develop depth. But, I've been pleased. Today wasn't probably the best day. Sometimes you start to get into day 5 and 6 and 7, and it gets to be a grind. I know their legs are tired. We got a couple of tweaks, from the tiredness, but they just got to grind through and keep getting better. You hope you're giving them enough because we're practicing in the morning and then not coming back till the next morning, and you think you're almost, they're getting 22 hours away. Now, they're not off their feet the whole time. We're actually doing walkthroughs in the evening time, but they just got to take care of their bodies. They got to continue to hydrate. They got to eat correctly and get their sleep, and we'll stay away from any of the tweaks, the hamstrings and those types of things. But it's a hard-working group. I like our secondary, man. We can cover people. We can break on the ball. I think our secondary is really good. Our defensive line's been active. We're not the biggest in the world, but I think they're pretty active. And I'd say, our wideouts have made some outstanding catches, but then they've dropped some routine balls. I mean, they got to be more consistent. But you can see they can be playmakers now. I mean, there's been some really good catches, and I think the quarterbacks have been solid. They made mistakes, but they'll learn from them. So it's been a good 5 days. I think the mental aspect of it is what it's going to be from these next 4 or 5 days until we get to the scrimmage. I think it's some mental. You got to fight through it. You got to come out with energy. You got to practice hard. I think they practice hard. I just didn't think the energy was here today.
It's going really well. Obviously, it's a new defense for us, going from the old staff to this staff, but it was a little bit raw in the spring, but we talked as a team. It's getting a lot better. Things are coming clear. We're starting to understand the defense and come as a unit and understand how to fit things, and it's going pretty well.
For you're in a totally different spot now, going from the outside to the inside. What's it been like for you, the adjustment, and how has it been so far? It
was hard at first. Obviously, I've got big 300-pound guys in front of me. I'm not in the open field anymore, but I do like the adjustment. I think it's a good fit for me compared to the old staff. I like where I'm at now. Fitting gaps is more of a speed more than a plug and physicalness.
How different is camp for you guys now that there's no two-a-days, but you're here earlier? I'm sure there's a struggle and a good part of that.
I mean, the struggle is it's going to be a longer camp. Obviously, we got 24 days left, I think. That's a grind, but how it's being held, I think I like it a lot better. We got the ice tubs going right from practice to the ice tubs. I think that's a huge advantage. We're lifting. We're not taking it easy in the weight room. I'm really liking the setup we got going on right now. I think we're going to be really good this year. Coach set out goals. We want to be the first in the country in defense. I think we have the ability to be that, but we got to fix some things. Obviously, it's early in camp. Come as a unit. Clear things up for us as a team and defense especially.